I'm Father Vibert Stephens. Again, I want to share with you some more points on stress in this video. And this is because of a request to say some more. I am in the aisles again at St. Patrick's Cathedral here in Barbados, and I am a Roman Catholic priest of the Diocese of Bridgetown. So I will continue to share on the whole idea of stress. What are some of the things that cause it? Well, first of all, one of the great problems that people encounter is the financial loss. Because they may have lost a job, they may have been told that when they get back, they would not be working, and they will begin to wonder what they will do. How would they pay their various bills? I have mentioned this already. Another form of cause of stress is terminal illness. There are some of you at home not only dealing with the corona and the restrictions, but you are also dealing with a critical illness. An illness like cancer, or maybe some other form of illness that is debilitating and causing you excruciating pain. Whatever it is, it can be a source of stress. Sometimes you cannot move. Some people, because of arthritis, extremely painful. Some people experience pain in the head, headaches, and aches in their whole body, as a matter of fact. This, whatever the cause of a particular illness, is very stressful for individual. Another aspect is death. Some of you may have experienced death in your family. You may have had someone who have died, and therefore you need to have space to mourn. You need to speak to the person in some way, and you cannot attend the funeral. How painful that could be, especially if the person died abroad or the person died here, and only a limited amount of persons can be involved. So death and grief. Another thing is guilt. People do things sometimes knowingly or unknowingly, and then they begin to feel some form of regret of the action taking place. All these can cause persons to be sad, to be withdrawn. It can create anger. It can create doubt and fear in the individual. It can cause us to have great flashbacks. We start to think, we start to remember what is going on, how things were and how things would be, and so on. This, my dear friends, is a real problem, and a problem that all of us have to deal with. So how do you deal with stress of any kind? First of all, you can run from it. Flight. Flight meaning that you can get away, you can deny that something is happening to you, or you can pretend as though the thing has already happened, whereas it has not yet been happening. And this increases anxiety, because if you start thinking of something happening before it actually happened, what do you think will happen? It will stress you more. So these are the kind of things. People try to avoid stress by saying, well, it is not there. It doesn't, not only denial, but it's saying that this thing is not there. It's not going to do me anything. I can live with it. I can make it, and so on. And we know that these things are happening in our lives, and therefore we need to face up with it. And that is why you either fly, run, pretend, or you can face your fears. Face your fears of panicking. Face your fears of sleepless night. Face what you are seeing before you, and acknowledge it. And only in acknowledging it can you do something about it. You may need to see a counselor. You may need to see a significant other, a priest, as someone who can help you on this journey. This is not easy. It is not easy to share what is going on in you. And I therefore will like to recommend a few things for you. And the first thing is that do not go and drink exceedingly by yourself. Drink alcohol by yourself. Do not overdose with sleeping tablets. Do not do any of these things. Face it. Face it right up. And you are on your way to managing your problems. I will give you in this next video some tips on dealing with this.